What is it that you'd like to change about yourself? What is that unwanted state of mind that keeps you attached to your past? The things that didn't work out. The things that keep you telling yourself the same story time after time, day after day. Admit these things to yourself. It's the only way to become something greater. Is to believe in the divine energy and being willing to accept it and let it heal all of the past. Everything that happened, it doesn't create who you are in this moment. It is what it is. It is the past, and that's where we leave it. When we learn to shift our energy into the best version of ourselves that we can become. And you are capable of that. I know you are. So you're here following this channel. We're here to work on ourselves together. Right here and now, there are multiple versions of us that exist. When we learn to connect with that version of ourselves in the quantum field will start to grant you the signs, and those signs will lead to the greatest version of you and the greatest life moments that we have yet to experience. You change your energy to knowing the willingness and having the tools to deal with the negative, the survival, and constantly being able to surrender to it and being treated a certain way or something not working out in our favor. That is not our problem. That is what it is happening to us in the present. But when you can learn to quickly surrender to it and not identify with it, you become the observer. We are elevated states of awareness, elevated states of consciousness, observing the thoughts and emotions. You no longer identify with them. And you learn to let the energy from the universal intelligence, that is the universe sending us the energy of trust, of the willingness to create something new, create a different version of ourselves, or bring synchronicities to help us reach our purpose and passion in life. We do not need to be stuck. We do not need to continue to give energy to people who drain us of those energies. Those people are only reflecting to you what you continue to tell yourself. The same story. When you learn to change that story and change the energy that you embody, those people will no longer resonate with you and continue to mirror back to you that you're not good enough. You become good enough. You become present. And in the present moment, you can continually surrender to all of the adversities and know that here in the present moment is the now. And all we need in life is the now, the right here and now, that you are good enough, the power of taking it and putting it back within your own body. The power of living in the now is the power of living in the present and no longer consumed by the past or the future. And this doesn't mean you can't come up with great things to work towards. We can still have goals, but they are not goals that are means to an end. They are goals that will come to us and come to fruition and come to reality, because our minds are very powerful tools. And when you can learn to have a better friendship with your mind and not try to control the outer world, not try to be consumed by the negative emotions that keep us attached to the past. You know that if you are embodying somebody that is abundant, somebody that is successful, somebody that can run that business, can get that new job, can take a chance on themselves. But you don't do that by living in the comfortable. You don't do that by living in the known. You have to be willing to live in the unknown. And let me tell you a short story about living in the unknown and the uncomfortable. Like I've said in previous videos, I'm a musician. I play drums in this band, and the band manager asked me the night before a gig, we're going to give you a microphone. And the past version of myself would be like, oh, no, you can't be asking me to sing. I can't sing. I'm not good. People don't like my voice. And you know what? I thought about it for a quick second. And the autopilot way of thinking tried to control the way I thought and felt about that moment, and was about to reject her asking me to do some backing vocals in the band to help my female lead singer on a few songs. And you know what? I said, this is my moment to step into the unknown. And that is to become a backup singer for the band. And you know what I did last night? They put the mic in front of me. I didn't even have the material learned. I became that version of myself. I embodied that. That is already a good singer. And a lot of these are songs that, I could just drive on my way to work, We all sing songs to ourselves. We're not always in key. A lot of us are out of key, and we take more pleasure in just singing in the car by ourselves out of key than trying to sing in front of other people to try to prove something. It's actually more fun doing it in the car by ourselves. But I took on the challenge, and you know what they told me? I was doing an amazing job. And this is not my ego speaking. But I looked at my lead singer, who was very nervous. She's in her early 20s. And I said, you know what? I was a little intimidated by it, but I learned to just be okay either way, whether the crowd liked it or not. I was taking on the role of doing a few harmonized choruses on certain songs. That was me stepping out of my comfort zone. And the result of that is the band manager told me that I would have a microphone in front of me from now on. Even though all of the band members that were missing last night, whether they're there or not, they want me to do some backup vocals. So I guess I did a decent job. But that is just a small example of willing to live in the unknown. And stepping into the unknown, even if we're not good at it at first, we will develop the skills to become good at it. But we have to start. And the time to start is when? It's right now. It's the power of the now and the living in the present and embodying that in what we seek, and bringing it into self and letting the universal intelligence live within us and all around us to power our daily living. You can do this. I can do this. It's not that complicated. You just need to tune into that frequency of yourself. Tune into it. Whatever your favorite radio station is in your home community. You tune into that frequency But not with the radio station. You tune into that frequency in the quantum. And that's where you come into a state of mind where you are in love, joy, and gratitude for your life right here and now. And that is when you can use the mind to create, and it becomes a very powerful tool because you learn to trust in the universe. You are capable of it. And a lot of these emotions and thoughts I've been embodying for the past year or so during my spiritual journey, they've all come true just by thought and feeling alone. I meditated and just thought and felt like I was a certified personal trainer. And now I'm enrolled in the program. I'm no longer looking for approval or for somebody to give me the permission to do it. I gave myself permission to purchase the program and take a chance on myself. I already love fitness. Why not get the certified personal training program and become a personal trainer at my gym? You know, before I bought the program and started doing it, I had thoughts and feelings of fear, probably fear and worry. And living in those emotions is not what's going to get the job done. What's going to get it done is starting now. And for you, if not now, when? When are you going to start? When are you going to start chasing after those things you are envisioning? If you're starting to work with visualization and meditations and starting to see the next chapter in your journey. What is the next chapter in your journey that you are not yet working towards? Let me know. Let's work on it together. We got this. I've discovered how to take my power back. And taking my power back was discovering my true power within. And my true power is to be myself and to make these YouTube videos without the fear or worry of judgment of others. Whether they like it or not, those who resonate with it will be here to watch the content I create. But I'm not doing it for a need for validation or a means to an end. I'm doing it because I love to create videos. And I care about you guys who are here to subscribe to my channel. And as I continue to grow as an individual, the channel will continue to grow in numbers. I thank you for watching this one today, and I will see you on the next one.